Hey guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, today in this video, I'm going to show you how you can apply a work visa to work in Georgia. Before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe right now. And also, I would like to clarify, neither I'm an immigration consultant nor I'm a government body. So in case you take anything out of this, you do it at your own risk. Okay. So guys, in front of you, I have opened this Georgian consulate website. Here, we need to begin an online application. Okay, so I'm going to click on e-application. Now it's always recommended to create your login and then submit your online application. Of course, there are other steps. The process is not completely online. Don't mistake on that. Okay, what you can do without creating an account too. For the purpose of this sample video, I'm doing without creating an account, but I highly recommend so that if you wanna go back and retrieve any information, it will be much easier for you to manage. Okay, so on this page, indicate your citizenship status. So let's say you are an Indian national who wants to work there. So you are a foreign national. I click, select your country. I select India. Okay, now here we select MC. This is where we are gonna apply. This is the place where it's gonna be processed. Clicking on next. So what we want? Visa, right? Immigration. Yeah. So read this terms, condition, type of visas, and what are the things they are offering. It's always advisable. So for working, like to conduct labor activities for consultants of companies, firms, okay, for to perform your official duties, it's gonna be like T1. Okay, next. So for applicants in India, those who will apply at New Delhi Embassy to get it processed, it has been outsourced to BFS. Okay. Fee is given and there'll be other fee charged by BFS too. Okay. Next. So what we are going to do here that we are going to fill the application form. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you how it works, application form and other things. The process is like after you submit the form, you need to upload the documents too, and then you need to schedule an appointment with VFS. I'm gonna go take you there also, and then you go there with the checklist with the online application printout, sign, pay the fee over there, visa fee plus VFS service fee, and then you need to upload the receipt here in your online application, get the updated application, submit to VFS again, updated application form. Okay, that's what. There I'll take you through once I'm through this form. Okay, so here your photo will be uploaded. Don't miss that. This is sample, so I'm skipping, but don't skip. Last name, all the information you see is absolutely sample. Date of birth. You can type also, you can select also, but whatever you do, make sure you meet the format and there is no issue. Check your passport for your place of birth. It must be a match. Anything, passport number, expiry date, issue date, make sure there is no mistake at all. Citizenship status, I select India. Type of document, most of us will have ordinary, no doubt. Validity, in date. Contact information in the country of residence. Let's say India. Interest. Postal code, whatever it is. Phone number, email. Oh, yes, they have validations. Don't do something like this. Type it nicely and check it. I'm just using this format to bypass the recall validation. Do you have USA, EU, Schengen member state active applied recurrent visa? Enter departure. I select no. Do you have residence in any other country? I select no. But as per answer as you per your case, if you are applying for a visa of country which is not your citizenship or place of residence, please indicate legal basis for being in it. So this is for someone like let's say a person from Nepal is visiting India and they are applying here. They need to do this, but for you, not applicable. If you have a representative, check this box, provide information. If you don't have a representative, don't check this. Workplace, wherever you work. If you are a student, provide your institution information, your job title. Income, salary. Wow, I don't have that much salary. Work email address, professional, not Hotmail, Gmail. Okay. But it's not a mandatory, so workplace phone number. Of course, you know your phone number. Give another source of income. I select no, but if you have, provide that. Like let's say rental income or anything, provide that. Issue about plan date to enter. Let's say you are entering in February 8. Duration. Let's say you're gonna stay for 24 months. What's happening? Duration of your stay. Okay, let's say 360. 1 year, 11 months, and let's say 30 days. Yeah, 30 days, 11 months, 1 year. Wow. Country, entrance quantity. I select multiple because long time visa, so why not? Have you been in Georgia before? I select no. List of countries you visited last year. So if you visited and provide, otherwise we'll forget about it. Have you ever been rejected Georgian visa? Have you ever been liable from a for the criminal case? I select no. Do you have any form of disease that can be considered as public health danger? I select no. Invitation. Invitation has been represented. I select no, but in most of the cases, yes, so provide that. Your address during your visit. So if you don't have any address, you can explain that in the explanation later, but if you have already, provide that. Okay. I'm skipping it because not mandatory and provide uh, information that you will look for. I mean, whatever is applicable in your case, what your address. Is anyone accompanying? You can like family, provide that information. Person here, what family members or you can add here. Upload documents. Upload all required legal documents. So this checklist I'll show you soon. Planned date of departure. Okay. Purpose of visit. Sorry, I select employment. Oh, I missed it. No worries. Planned day for departure. So 26. I'll simply go to 8 Feb. First duration. So like 2 years. So it all auto picked up. On which position you want to be employed. That's why be very careful with this. Your education. B.Tech. Expected payment. Does anybody get this payment? If yes, let me know which job. Just sample. Unique reference number assigned by the Ministry of Health. When you get a job offer, like your employer arranges this. Oh, so I'm going to see you in the next screen after I do next. Okay. So on the next page, again, it's like a confirmation screen. You can go back to make any changes you want. Otherwise, you'll click on application registration. So with this, the first phase of online application will be done for this. But again, you have to do it later too. Now going back to VFS. Okay, so I'm in the VFS website. So the process is they have given this for work visa for long term. You have to submit all documents, including that online that you submitted. Once you submitted VFS Center and the payments receipt is generated, you need to upload scanned payment receipt in Georgia online portal, and updated form needs to be submitted in VFS Center. So two step. Okay. Now question arises, what are the documents you need? So visa fee, if you know, 20 USD, and there's a service fee of VFS2 that you have to pay. Okay. And other information they have given. All right. Documents required. So we are going to D1 category. Let's check. Online application submitted. Travel document, passport, visa fee. Okay. If you go here, this you can make that with card. Okay. Fine. Yeah. What's that? Sorry about that. Tickets. Okay. Now purpose. So for work visa, employment contract. Okay. With the information of duration and money that you're gonna make payment, like what you're gonna receive as your salary. Okay, and also job duties and other pieces of information. A document issued by a company person registered in the legal person. Yeah, booking of accommodation. Okay, fine. Financial proof of financial funds, your bank statement and all. Right. Travel insurance, very important. That's and some other based on your situation. Okay. Like if you have represented your hobby, then signature, and this is for VFS. All right. Now what else we need? Photo specifications given here. Processing time is long-term visa minimum 2 months. Online application form we have gone through already. So if you go to overview, again, it will tell you this process that you must follow. Okay. And there are some notarization requirements that you have to follow. Again, the fee, 1,500 per application. Okay, fine. And there's some sub fee also. All right, guys. So this is how it works, guys. Let me know what you feel about it. Thanks for watching this, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.